Welcome to the party, pal. And today is a party. I'm crossing the street. I want to make sure I don't get run over here. Hold my hand, bud. Today is episode 100, and today is the AMA. It is now currently around 1 in the afternoon. I'm going for a little walk, stretch my legs. Tonight's the big show. Wet Movie and I are going to return to the Haunted Bridge in Pasadena. We're going to go ghost hunting tonight, and you will come along with us. And also, like I said, I'll be doing my AMA. I've got questions from 10 of you, more than 10 questions, but 10 people submitted questions, so I will be answering them. As a matter of fact, why don't we do one right now? I've got the list right here. Little Master is right there. I've got the list right here of questions. I want to look at number one and see what we have. I put this together weeks ago, so I don't remember what is what. Okay, number one, Griff Redux, fellow subscriber. Little Master's taking up a lot of room there. Griff Redux, Griff, how are you? Thank you so much for being a subscriber and a viewer and a commenter. I really appreciate your input and your YouTube friendship, as it were, sir. Okay. Desert Island top 3 movies. What would they be? Desert Island top 3 movies that I would watch at Desert Island? Well, let's be honest. One of them would probably have to be an adult film. If I'm alone on an island, I need some company. I don't know what. Maybe, well, I'm going to be 100% honest. It probably would be a compilation video. Something with a lot of boobies, big boobies, something like that. Number one. Number 2 would be It's a Wonderful Life. It's my favorite film, I think, of all time. I think I would bring it because not only would I have a black and white film to enjoy, but I would have something that would remind me of the kindness of man and the importance of, of love and friendship in the world. Also, no man is alone who has friends. And if I had George Bailey and the gang with me, I think I'd be okay. Number 3 would probably be Scream, because it's not only is it one of my favorite horror films, probably, I can't say my favorite, well, yeah, I guess it is my favorite horror movie. Definitely my favorite, my most favorite well-written horror movie, I should say. And it's my favorite slasher, so I would say that one because it's a fun film, fun to watch. I know I could probably watch that on repeat and have no problems enjoying that movie nonstop. So there it is, an adult film. It's a Wonderful Life and Scream. Those would be my 3 Desert Island movies. Now, of course, you have to figure out, is there power? Do I have a VHS player? Do I have a DVD player? Is it on Blu-ray? Is there a TV on the island? How do I have these movies? Do I just have the discs and then nothing else? If it's just the discs, then most likely they'd just be all adult films, because then I would at least have the pictures to enjoy. Well, change of plans, pal. Shortly after finishing the recording of the first question on the AMA, we got a call from Missy Chaos. She had stayed home because she wasn't feeling well. She was complaining of shortness of breath, lightheadedness, and basically difficulty breathing, and she was coughing a lot. And we rushed back home and looked it up. And sure enough, those are symptoms of COVID-19. Now, I'll be honest, I hadn't mentioned it in the videos because I just felt like, whatever, maybe it's nothing. Maybe it's just a passing, cold, because those do still exist. But I have had chest pressure and coughing for about 2 or 3 days. Nausea as well. I should say feeling nauseated. And headaches, really bad headaches. Actually, a lot of the videos I filmed, I had really throbbing, awful headaches that nothing would cure, not even Excedrin. Those are also COVID symptoms. So, unfortunately, I contacted my buddy Wet Movie, and I had to cancel tonight's ghost tour, ghost hunt back at the Pasadena Bridge because, well, if I'm sick, I don't want to give it to him, and it would be irresponsible of me to be out if I am infected. FYI, tomorrow's adventure will take us to a COVID testing site where I and Missy Cass will be tested, and, well, I'll bring you along with me, pal. Why don't we answer another one of these questions, AMA questions. This is from Jesse Ward. This is an old-time, so one of my early subscribers, an old-time watcher and commenter. Jesse, I love you. Thank you so much for the support, and you're an awesome dude. Here we go. Jesse asks, what's your favorite horror movie character? Well, I've got two. Because I can't choose. Ghostface and Chucky. Well, pal, I'm in the car with Missy Chaos here. Since we're both not feeling great and we have to self-quarantine, we decided to do one last thing together. So what we did is we ordered Starbucks for each other, a secret order. I don't know what she got me.
I don't know what he got me either, and I'm scared.
So I mean, how scared could you be? It's Starbucks.
I know.
It's not gonna be diaper flavor latte or anything.
I hope not.
I hope not too. Well, you don't know what you're gonna get. When you see it, you might be scared because it looks a little weird. But we'll get to that.
What?
Anyway, I ordered on my phone, and we drove up, and they dropped it off in our car, so it was all very safe. And we potentially hopefully didn't get anybody sick or anything. We stayed contained in the car here. She kept her eyes closed when my order came, and I closed my eyes when her order came. And now it's time to reveal the drinks. I'll go first. Missy Chaos, I got you the mango dragon fruit refresher.
Ooh, that looks good.
Doesn't that look good? I thought, wow. And you know what? It's a little healthy.
Man, that might be my new favorite. Who knows?
There you go. There's a chunk right there. Mango, dragon fruit. Here you go. Hold on. Don't drink it yet.
I'm not going to drink.
Okay, what is mine? Special drink to celebrate 100 episodes you got me?
I forgot what it's called.
Really? Oh, come on.
It's like it
says
dulce
L.
de leche.
Oh, the dulce de leche?
Yeah.
Okay. So this is basically essentially a caramel latte. All right, shall we try it? Cheers. I've had this before, but it's been a long time. Okay, cheers.
I've never tried this. Okay, cheers.
Happy 100 episodes.
Happy 100 episodes.
Here's to you, pal. Let's go.
I'm nervous.
Ooh, that is cinnamony.
Oh, that is good.
I like this, but what's yours taste like? It looks like it tastes like purple.
Mango.
This is very cinnamony. It's very delicious. Let me put this away, and I'll answer a question. How about that?
Good idea. I
got the questions here from you guys. I'll answer the third question of the AMA. Ready? Here we go. This is from somebody who hasn't commented in a while. Dark Phoenix 559. Dark Phoenix, thank you so much for being a subscriber. Thank you so much for your comment and for support. I really appreciate that very much. He or she asks, what is your favorite road trip movie? You know, I probably would not have been able to come up with an answer off the top of my head because there's a lot of... I'm not really a big fan of road trip movies, but because I made that... I printed out the list, and so I knew what was coming. I thought about it, and I have an answer. It is Planes, Trains, and Automobiles. You haven't seen that one yet. Mm-mm. It stars, of course, John Candy and Steve Martin. It's one of the great Thanksgiving movies. Really sad movie. It's really sad, but it's a really beautiful movie. I think you'd really enjoy it. We'll watch it for Thanksgiving for sure. It's a very sweet movie.
Sorry, I keep drinking it. It's really good.
Well, I'm glad you like it. And we're back in the office again, my friend. I enjoyed my cinnamon dolce latte very, very much. I highly recommend it if you haven't had it. It's really good. It's a quite tasty treat. Now that I am here, though, I went through my computer, looking through some of the old footage. Just wanted to see if I had anything that I had cut from other videos, other out and about adventures that I had either cut or I was saving for a rainy day. And guess what? It is raining cats and dogs, and they are potentially infected with COVID. So now is the perfect time to use them. This first clip is from Target. Why don't you and I go ice cream shopping? Well, gang, I just saw this and I wanted to bring it to your attention. Ben & Jerry's has a new snackable dough. I don't know if it's ice cream or not, but they have cinnamon bun dough, cookie dough, chunks. Chunks? What does it look like? Well, I guess like that, like little poops. And gingerbread cookie dough. Yeah, I don't know if this is ice cream or what, but feel free to pause that. Interesting. I love gingerbread, although probably the gluten is going to be an issue with this one. But yeah, it contains wheat. Alright, well, I'm going to have to skip out on this. I came here for this. Mimo, mochi ice cream, pumpkin spice. Yes, please. They also have a new one here. Apple pie a la mode. What the hell's in the center? Apple, cinnamon apple center. Oh, interesting. Well, don't mind if I do. Probably towards the end, I've decided to treat myself. I'm going to be doing an unboxing later on. I believe it's my Agfish shipment. I may be incorrect. Let's go with question number 4. This is from George Lopez, a frequent contributor to the comment section. Thank you so much, George. Also, the gentleman who sent me the Forgotten Gialli box set. Thanks again for that collector's item. His question is, what are my top 3 favorite Stephen King books? Now, this is kind of a hard question to answer because I don't love Stephen King writing, but I've read a lot of his stuff. So I guess I'll do my best to answer it. Number 1, believe it or not, is Dreamcatcher. I actually just read that fairly recently, and I really loved it. I was pretty impressed with that. Dreamcatcher is a hell of a fun read. Really fast-paced, which, if you know Stephen King, he doesn't write fast-paced. So, Dreamcatcher. Number 2, Needful Things. I really enjoyed Needful Things. I thought that was a really powerful read, actually. Needful Things for sure. And then, number 3... That's a tough one. I'm going to go with It, because I really loved reading that. That was the first 1,000-page book I ever tackled. And I remember really thoroughly enjoying it as a novel. So there you go. My buddy Art with Horror says, what inspired me to be in the film business? Well, Art, I love movies. Like all of you out there, I love film. I love cinema. I love the transportive power of movies. I love what movies can do for you. I love how they can change your outlook on life. They can change your opinion on something. They can change your mood. They can scare you. They can make you laugh. They can affect emotions. Things that can affect emotions are quite powerful. It's almost magic, right? So I knew from an early age, real magic is in creation, is in the creative arts, is in movies, is in writing. So I knew early on I wanted to wield magic, for lack of a better way of putting it. And to me, I loved writing. I loved making movies with my friends. And I said, I want to be a part of this somehow. I want to be in, the business of show, of course. If I had come around in the 80s, if that's when I hit Hollywood, I think I would have flourished. Originally, I wanted to wield magic, and now I've decided to leave film making behind, but I'm going to wield magic on the page. I'm still writing, and I'll have an update about something pretty soon. I have a pretty huge project coming up that I think you will be very excited to hear about, so stay tuned for that. So right now, why don't we go take a look at the Halloween costumes at Target. You're not going to believe what they want your children to wear for Halloween this year. Of course, with the Halloween stuff being up, it is time to look at the costumes. I'm not sure what that is. Infant unicorn? Okay. Some kind of dog boy? Seal, okay? A seal, all right? Strange. like a chicken. These are all pretty strange. Yeah, what is this? A narwhal? Narwhal for kids. A brown goose. Hedgehog. Okay, that's good. A shark? A yellow shark. I never would have guessed that that's what that was. Okay. Pumpkin. A frog boy. Yeah, these are kind of good. Let's see. No, this is a shark. That is a shark right there. Look at that. Look at that. Oh, she's enjoying that costume. Okay, that's a shark. This is a unicorn body costume. A deer. Oh, wow, that's a really sad costume. That's really goofy. Okay, rainbow princess, and then some kind of witch, star witch. Yeah, star witch. That's exactly the name of the costume. Okay. Then you got these for the grown-ups. Oh, this is kind of cool. You don't see this, very often. Hammerheads don't get the love and attention of other costumes. Is that a pink shark? Is that a pink shark? What is that? Yes, a mommy shark. Yes, that's exactly what that is. You got the food over here. Oh my God. Look at this. A box of donuts. And then just a single donut. That could be like the mom and then the kids could be the little donuts. That'd be cute. This is a very embarrassing worms. What is that? Worms? Cheese. Okay, it's like a taco. Cheese worm taco. And the classic hot dog. Does anybody dress like this anymore? I wonder. Oh, it's a lady fighter pilot. Cool. Okay. A lady police. Why? That's so interesting. I can't really see a lot of girls dressing like that, but you know, you never know. You never know. Oh, I didn't notice this. Look at all the freaking skeleton guys. Look at all the skeleton guys. Oh man, there's a lot of skeleton dudes. Look at that. That was a dragon? That's a dragon. That's cool. How much is he? $20. That's not bad. Lots of skeleton dudes. Happy Halloween, skeleton bird. Now, let's look at question number 6 from I Am Whatever I Want to Be. Hello, how are you? That is a frequent contributor to the comment section. Thank you so much for being a supporter. I appreciate that. The question is, what are your top 3 favorite sitcoms? It's interesting because we don't really talk about sitcoms, but I do have a favorite, I should say 3 favorite sitcoms. In no particular order, I'm going to say 30 Rock, such a funny show. Kimmy Schmidt, the what's it? Unbreakable Kimmy Schmidt, so good, so funny. And Community. There we go. Those are my top 3 sitcoms right there. Insanely stupid comedy, I think, is what really gets me and really makes me laugh. So those 3 would do it for me. Next question, okay? This is number 7. Bill Dowd. Hey, Bill. How are you, my friend? Bill's a frequent contributor, a very strong supporter. He always leaves lovely comments. Bill, thank you so much. I appreciate you being there, man. It makes it very special. His question is, did I ever do a commentary track for Monster Man? Monster Man is my first film, my shut-on video, SOV, sci-fi, horror, end-of-the-world, comedy spoof kind of thing. Originally, it wasn't a spoof. It just, when we did the footage, you know, when we were shooting on the first day, I was like, "Gosh, this doesn't look good. I think this is going to be a comedy." So decided to make it a comedy, and for the better. I think it was a decision for the better. So, no, fortunately, I never did a commentary track for Monster Man. I could reach out to AGFA and see if they're interested in picking it up because they release those kind of movies. That would be even better, I think. Why don't we? I'll look into that. It is currently midnight. And I thought, well, why don't we go for a walk? We haven't done a midnight walk. You don't believe me? 12:19 to be exact. Ooh, look at this house. That's creepy. Wait a minute. Is that that's the ghost face from the TV show. Ugh. My pal Wet Movie, of course, was supposed to be in this episode, but when I canceled, he understood. And lo and behold, he sent me a video, a get well soon video, and I thought I'd include it here. Let's watch that now.
Hey, Master Chaos. Get well soon, man. COVID is out there, and it's real. And I'm too scared to go out. I'm staying here with all these DVDs, and my Friday the 13th box set. I don't know if you guys can see it, but it's right there. Oh, God. Get better soon. We gotta do a video together, man. Make it happen. Get better. Take some vitamin C. Pop in a couple blue rizzles. And things will get better, man. Things will get better. No, but for real, I love you, Master Chaos. Don't you forget it. You hear?
Ain't he just the sweetest guy? A little weird, but that's why I love him. He's one of my favorite people. I've got 3 more people whose questions I need to answer, so let's go. There's number 8, Indrid Cold writes. Yeah, he sent me 3 shotgun style questions. Number 1, what kind of music do you listen to? Next, who would be a better neighbor, Jeff Goldblum or Steven Seagal? Next, you're trapped in an elevator. Which are you stuck with, Gary Busey or Richard Simmons? All good questions. And I hope to provide good answers. So what kind of music do I listen to? Booty rap, I think it's what it's called. You know, anything with flaps or hoochie mama in the title. Love that kind of stuff. No, seriously, anything from the 80s. I love 80s music. I never get tired of it. I grew up in the 80s. That's the stuff. That's my jam. 80s music all the way. I actually can't stand 90s music. 80s music. Who would be a better neighbor? Jeff Goldblum. Oh, 100%. Jeff Goldblum would be an amazing neighbor. Oh my God. Jeff Goldblum, that'd be a dream. And who would I rather be stuck with in an elevator? Gary Busey or Richard Simmons? No contest. Richard Simmons, because he would make the time fly. He would be very entertaining and probably calm and probably a reassuring presence where I think Gary Busey would just freak out and try to eat my face or something like that. So, yeah. There you go, Indrid. Thank you for being a subscriber and a commenter. Man, my neighborhood is extra creepy at night. Well, I guess everything is extra creepy at night. I am all alone here, which of course, I'm well aware of my vulnerability on midnight on the street all alone. But my senses are prickled, heightened. I am ready to karate chop a motherfucker at a moment's notice. One thing I did notice is that nobody really has been decorating in this neighborhood, and that is a damn shame. Am I worried about COVID? A little bit, not too much. I mean, I'm not in the age range that I could be in danger. I'm in my early 40s. You know, I do have asthma and a shit immune system, but I think if we do have it, I think we'll be okay. I think ultimately we'll be okay. But still sucks. Still sucks. Well, looks like these guys did a little something. Some purple pumpkin over there. Way over there, nice. A little happy little orange bush here. You know what? It's good enough. Very much appreciated. Speaking of wet movie, question number 9 comes from him. He sent me a gaggle of questions here. Let me see if I can get these all here read in the dark here. What is the worst movie you've ever seen that you hated so much you could not finish it? Number 2, what got you into loving horror movies? I mean, what film or films? Number 3, do you think Wet Movie 1 is an asshole and deserves to get smacked in the dick? I'll answer that right now. No, he's not an asshole, but yes, he should get smacked in the dick. Number 4, have you ever worked with actors that have big egos? And what are your thoughts on that? Ooh, juicy ones, Brendan. Thank you, sir. Okay, Brendan answers. What's the worst movie I've ever seen that I couldn't even finish? Gosh, honestly, recently, there's a movie I tried to watch to review for Mastercast Theater, but I couldn't stand it. It was Clownado from Wild Eye Releasing. So dumb. I couldn't stand it. I seriously watched about 15 minutes of it. It's been a while since the movie's broken me. That movie broke me, man. I said, no way, no thanks, no how. Now, next you ask, what got me into loving horror movies? Easy. They're good. They're fun to watch. Horror movies are fun to watch. They allow you to take command over the scariness, the darkness of life. It gives a little kid power over the dark, and it gives the dark a friendly face, if that makes any sense. So, you know, I had a traumatic childhood, and I found horror movies cathartic and exciting and unique. And I think if I had to pick one movie that really hooked me, it was the Child's Play franchise. To this day, I love Chucky very much. Those movies definitely left a lasting impression on me. Now, do I think that Wet Movie is an asshole? No way, not at all. He's one of the kindest, nicest, most humble people I know. Wonderful guy. Love him very much. He's a dear friend. And no, you're not an asshole. And I'm kidding. You don't deserve a smack in the dick. Unless that's something you'd like. I don't know. Maybe I could be arranged for a video. We could do a dick smacking. Not that I would do it. I wouldn't do it. Well, have I worked with an actor with a big ego that, sort of became insufferable? I made a movie. Well, I didn't make a movie. I was a unit production manager on a film, and we had Tom Sizemore. We were supposed to, I should say, have Tom Sizemore on the cast, and Tom showed up a little inebriated, and he didn't like his contract. He didn't understand the terms of the payment, all that stuff, and he left. He actually left his girlfriend behind, and we had to find her a ride. It was really weird, really bizarre. I'd say Tom Sizemore. That was a very unpleasant experience on set. And in terms of autographs and things like that, I would say Adam West. He didn't even look at me when he took my money and gave me my autograph. I thought it was very, very disrespectful, very unprofessional for somebody who now makes their livings, as signing autographs. I don't know. Adam West, for sure, left a bad taste in my mouth in terms of celebrity signings. Well, I hope that answered your questions, Wet Movie, and thank you again, not only for being a subscriber and a frequent commenter, but thank you so much for your support and your kindness and your friendship. It really means a lot to me, man. I really appreciate you being there. I'm there for you since the beginning. Well, I guess not since the beginning, but shit, it's been like 10 years, right? You're my buddy, man. You're my bro, and I appreciate you being there. And I got your back. Well, we've got one question left, and that's a wrap. Why don't we save it? Let's head home. We'll do the unboxing and the final question, and we'll put a bow on episode 100 and the end of season 2. Well, very exciting. Sad to see it go, but like I said, season 3 starts tomorrow. Not too bad. About a little under 30-minute walk. Not too bad. Well, pal, we're back. Let's save the last question for the very end. I think what we could do now is open some presents. Got this really thick package from Amazon. I think I know what it is. But there is only one way to find out, right? Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4 titles in here. Okie dokie. Ready? And number 1. What's this? Almost Human. Oh, yeah. Stars Tomas Milian, one of my favorite actors. He's also a fellow Cuban. What? Code Red put out this Polizioteki, as they're called. Also stars Henry Silva. I'm very excited to watch this one. I've never seen it, but I love Tomas Milian. I'm a big fan of the Polizioteki, basically the Italian hard-boiled cop thrillers. And who doesn't like Henry Silva? I mean, the dude's got the weirdest face in the world, and he's a solid-ass actor. Hell yeah, sign me up. I'm in. I can't wait to watch Almost Human. If you've seen it, please let me know in the comments. I'm very excited. That surprised me because I didn't know that was coming. So, this is... What's it? Ooh, Effects. This is my part of my AGFA collection. I'm trying to build up my AGFA titles. Effects. Now, this movie, if I'm not mistaken, stars Tom Savini. Yeah, Tom Savini and Joe Pilato, of course, Day of the Dead. Coupled together with Loose Change by George Romero's friends, Effects is a mesmerizing DIY frightmare that no one talks about. But everyone should. A group of coked-up filmmakers, including Tom Savini and Joe Pilato, gather in Pittsburgh to make a slasher film called Duped, the snuff movie. Oh, so it's sort of a behind-the-scenes kind of movie. A couple of people are trying to make a snuff film. I guess shit goes sideways. I'm excited to see what that's about. I have no idea what's in here, to be honest. It is... Can't read it. Zodiac Killer on Blu-ray. This is another AGFA title. Who doesn't enjoy the Zodiac Killer? I mean, enjoy him, but you know what I mean. This disc includes an interview and a commentary track and a second feature, which I wasn't even aware of. Another Son of Sam. I'm not sure if you can read it in the lighting, but Another Son of Sam. So I'm guessing it's just another... it's from 1977. So I'm guessing it's just another exploitation serial killer type movie. Zodiac Killer sounded really great. I saw the trailer. I thought that was very interesting. And Another Son of Sam. Sure, I'll watch it. Free movie. Why not? That's in his bag of unboxing, of mystical unboxings for episode 100. This is the last unboxing for season 2, guys. Last unboxing. Season 2 is... this is it. No more unboxings that will be considered season 2 unboxings. that's just a bigger deal for me. And it is Satanus, The Devil's Mass, and Satan's Children. 2 films on this disc, both run a little over 80 minutes from the 70s. And Satanus is supposed to be sort of an expose of Anton LaVey's Satanic Church. I guess they, if I remember correctly, they filmed some of the rites or something or other. And Satan's Children is sort of an after-school special to warn kids off of, devil worshiping. Like, hey kid, don't go worship the devil after school. Go do your homework or go watch Ninja Turtles and, eat your mom's fudge pie. Well, that sounded bad. You know what I mean? You know what I mean. A real fudge pie, you perverts. Satanus is in 16mm and Satan's Children is in 35, and it says 2K preservation. I don't know what that means. How that's different from like a 2K scan, but it's a 2K preservation of whatever was available to them. 2 Satan worshipping, anti-devil worship movies here from the 70s. Welcome to the collection. Okay, homeboy. That brings us to the last question of the night. The AMA is over, save for one question. And it's kind of a perfect question. I didn't plan it out this way. I listed them in order of when I received the question, I would write it down. The last one I received was from Javier Castañera, frequent contributor, commenter, and I always see him leaving messages. I appreciate that. Javier, thank you so much for being a supporter. Thank you so much for your comments and your support, and it makes me happy to see you commenting and to see you're part of the community, and I appreciate that very much, my friend. Thank you so much. Your question is quite relevant. It is, where did you come up with the idea for Master Chaos? Well, good question. I can't say that I came up with the idea for Master Chaos. I can say that Master Chaos came up with me. Does that make any sense? In a David Lynchian way, it does. Does that answer your question? Well, you'll tell me. Am I dodging the question? Bitch, are you for real? Master Chaos does not dodge anything. Anyway, that's that for AMAs. What do we get? We got the beautiful double pack here, Satanus and Satan's Children. We got another double pack, Zodiac Killer and Another Son of Sam, AGFA titles. We got Effects here. This is only a single film, but I'm excited to watch this one. Those 3 AGFA titles, and very excited, Code Red's Almost Human here with Tomas Milian. I'm so excited to watch this movie. And I'm excited to finally put Season 2 to bed. We're at the end, folks. I didn't plan this to be such a cliffhanger, but I may have COVID-19. Tomorrow, episode 1 of Physical Media Exercise Season 3, I'm going to go get tested for COVID. That's all she wrote for Season 2. I'm going to be honest, I'm a little nervous. I'm a little worried. I know I've had some family members that have gotten the virus and survived, thankfully, but I also have some friends who have lost members of their family, and young members of their family too, younger than me. So yeah, it's worrisome. I'm a dad. I've got kids. I don't want to die. I'm going to document whatever happens. If I don't have it, I don't have it. Great. If I do have it, I'm going to document every day, everything that happens, whatever my treatment is. If I get hospitalized, I'm kind of, bring you with me. I don't want to be hospitalized, but if it has to be, it has to be. I want all the best treatment. I want to live. And I think that's the best way to end Season 2, my friend. Thank you so much. I appreciate your time. I appreciate you sharing that time with me. If you're new here, please consider subscribing. If you do, you'll see me again tomorrow. Like I said, I'll be back. Master Chaos comes at you daily, sometimes twice daily, so I hope you'll join the party. You are more than welcome to do so. If you're old here, thank you so much. I appreciate you being here. I really do. Why didn't you ask a question? You should have asked a question. Well, you know what? In 100 episodes, we'll do it again. Ask me a question then. Okay, gangbang? Until we meet again, this has been your friendly neighborhood Master Chaos. Remember, I love you. Take care of yourselves. And I remain to be Continued.